It's time. It's time to chew bubblegum and do meteorology, and I'm all out of bubblegum. First thing we're looking at is the surface wind scenario for the eastern portion of planet Earth. Please leave a comment if you're on this portion of planet Earth. There is a tropical system here with some heavy winds off of the coast of Chad. It's certainly around hurricane force winds off the coast of Chad. Here are the jet streams of the area. Chida. Let's look at the western portion of the planet. There are the jet streams of the west. And check out the extreme meridional jet stream 180-degree bend over the North Atlantic there, making a turn, making it for a warm day in Iceland and a cold day in the Azores. Another place on my bucket list, the Azores. Shout out if you've been to or are currently in the Azores, the island portion of Portugal. Some jet stream forming over Florida, probably because there's so much hot air coming out of the state of Florida. Yeah, a lot of hot air and nonsense coming out of the state of Florida, folks. Have you heard it? Have you heard the hot air and nonsense from Florida? Check it out. Greenland's getting buffeted with some heavy winds here all around Greenland. Mother Nature must be angry that it's so hot there that it's cold, seeing historic snowfall for 5 winters in a row, about to move to 6. We also see some winds kicking up in the Gulf of Mexico, and it's looking unfortunate once again. Here's your weather.gov map. Not that many alerts right now in the U.S. If your county's lit up, click on it at weather.gov. And let me just check the life of the stream here as we are streaming live. And everything looks just fine. Here's your NASA Goes Lightning Mapper. Looking at lightning from space. Are you spaced out? Do you only watch our videos on BitChute? Are you only seeing our meteorology segments? Well, go to youtube.com/smAsho and check out our space weather videos. They're spectacular, and they're mostly YouTube exclusives. Here's our real-time lightning mapper, lightningmaps.org. And I don't see any terrestrial lightning in the U.S., so we're moving on to show you the forecast for wind gusts. So this is the forecast for the European forecast, that is, for wind gusts through Tuesday the 14th. You can see some rather windy conditions here expected to move up the coast of Texas. So that's kind of a hurricane landfall you're seeing right there, folks. Expected to begin happening midday on Monday, and that's on Eastern Daylight Time. That's the European forecast for wind gusts around the Gulf. Less than optimal. So here is this is your wind speed analysis. And you can see the winds here reaching, looks like up to 100 miles an hour plus. So don't expect this to be a good time. Expect this to be a bad time. Although it looks like the rain forecast has changed. We're not going to try to cover it today as there was a little bit of missing data in that. But one thing I can tell you is that this thing is expected to move right up through some anomalously hot water. Look at all this hot water up here in the western Gulf. It's even anomalously hot, and that's not what you want to see. That will have this thing with access to lots of convective forces, a lot of water evaporating and going into the system. So I would expect it to be kind of bad, largely because of that hot water. We've been seeing cold water shutdown storms and so on. It's just the way it works. Have you seen our latest BitChute exclusive? Here's a clip. As a global police state has largely emerged as... I'll just leave it at that. BitChute.com/smAsho. Make sure you check out our links. If you haven't seen our merch shop, it's pretty spectacular. Forgive, remember, hold accountable. Universum liberate. Respect existence or expect resistance. Mensa, make Earth not suck again. Resistance is fertile. Fauci's a fraud. Mansa, make America not suck again. My vaccination status is none of your business. Do not pole vault the caldera. Commemorate the dimension of the year of 2020. Hell, you're double screwed. Although if you watch the videos on YouTube, you'll be less screwed. So make sure you check them out over there at youtube.com/smashamash, the main outlet for the Smash News Network, least busted. Naming news. Continuing on, to thank our patrons. We're phasing out Patreon by October 1st. Please transfer to smashamash.com/smashteam. It's spectacular, and we'll give you some insight into what's going on. Here's our posts page, and we offer exclusive merch for 1-year paid-up memberships. If you want some free merch and a free month, just pay up for a year, and you can have your choice of all of that. Yes, one item, folks. One item with a paid-up 1-year membership. The merch is spectacular. And I'm actually wearing it now. I guess I should model it. Okay, here we go. Yes. In 2018, a crack YouTube unit was sent to social media prison for a crime we didn't commit. We promptly escaped a maximum social media security stockade to the internet underground, where we survive as producers of fortune. If you have a problem if no one else can help, and if you can find us, maybe you can hire the Smash Team. Welcome to the Neo-Renaissance. We're alt-tech, and we saw the writing on the wall in 2018 when we created our own website. So visit it, smashamash.com. Links are all there. Next, looking at the water vapor situation over the U.S. And yeah, this is the system forming here. And again, hot air and hot water are going to make for bad times around the Texas coast. Here's your U.S. Doppler radar map. Pretty uneventful here, although some rather heavy rains moving across southern Minnesota, or as it's known in Minnesota, Minnesota. As there are a lot of Swedes in Minnesota. I don't know if you were aware. There are a lot of Swedes in Minnesota, folks. Let me check the life of the stream here and get off screen before the Smash News Network letters run me down. All right, so here's what's going on in the cloud layer. Here's what's going on in the water vapor map, and you can expect to see additional cloud nucleation happen. It's already happening here. This is anomalously hot water all the way up to the Texas-Louisiana border and beyond. Not good. There's not a lot of dry air to mix in with this system, so expect it to be bad. Here's your recap. There's a U.S. Doppler radar map. There is the cloud layer, the 3.9 nanometer radiation map, part of the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite Suite. And here is the water vapor map. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Congratulations on realizing that our channel exists. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smashamash, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted. Naming news.